Good morning, Kudas. I'm Bella.
And I'm Jasmine. Today's date is Tuesday, October 2nd, 2018. It's also a B-Day.
Today's top stories are about a 19-year-old boy getting rescued from a fishing hut and an alligator interrupting a game of golf.
But before we head on to that, let's check in with Allison for the weather.
Good morning, Brookside Barracudas. I'm Allison, and today I'll be giving you your trivia, weather, and lunch. Today's trivia question is, which two South American countries do not touch the sea? While you think about that, today's lunch is vegetarian garden lasagna with Cole's garlic toast, taquitos with salsa cup, vegetarian taco salad with tortilla chips, garden salad, grape tomatoes, sweet steamed carrots, peach cup, fresh pear, and assorted 100% fruit juice. Today's weather is partly cloudy with a high of 92, a low of 73, and a 0% chance of rain. Trivia answer is Paraguay and Bolivia. That's all I have to take today, Kudas. Now back to Bella.
Thanks, Allison, for the weather, but now on to some stories with Madison.
Thanks, Bella. A man in a wheelchair had approached a barber's shop in hopes of a haircut, but due to the building's old design, he couldn't get in. Victor Burgos is the barber at Joe's Upscale Barber Shop in Webster, New York. Early this week, he was working at the shop when he noticed a man in an electric wheelchair out front of the store. The shop's phone rang and Burgos heard an electronically assisted voice asking if they accepted walk-ins, and he knew it had to be the man outside. Instead of turning the man away, though, he got his tools and offered to give him a haircut on the sidewalk. As it turns out, his efforts were a success, and the man was so pleased by Burgos' attitude and skill, he later sent his aide to the same shop of the haircut of his own. The social media users have praised Burgos for the gesture after a fellow barber secretly snapped some photos of the haircut. The photos have inspired the community and members to rally together and buy a ramp for the barbershop in the future. Bye, Kudas. Now back to Jasmine.
Thank you, Madison, for that great story. But now on to mine. A 19-year-old boy has finally been rescued from a fishing hut and had been in there for 49 days. He only had food, water, and fuel for a couple days. He managed to survive by catching fish and cooking them over fires he made using wooden fencing. He drank the salt water from his shirt to minimize the amount of salt the water had in it. More than 10 ships passed him. He hoped they would see him and pick him up, but none of them saw him. Eventually, he spotted a Panamanian vessel at the sea of Guam waters.
That was a great story, Jasmine. I'm so glad that he got rescued. But now on to mine. In Hobe Sound, an alligator presented a pretty big hazard to a group of golfers. Steve Weigel was just enjoying a day on Lost Lakes Golf Club when suddenly a huge alligator came casually strolling across the field. Steve later tweeted, "We decided to let him play through."
Thanks, Bella. What a crazy story. But now on to some school announcements.
Picture Day will take place on Friday, October 5th, so make sure you come to school and you are dressed for success.
We will be collecting old blankets to provide comfort for the animals living in animal shelters in our community. We will be collecting items from now until December 20th.
Bring the donations to Miss Maltby's Building 4, room 109.
Well, that's all we have for today, Kudas.
Bye.